Hello, my dear students. Hope that all of you are pretty good, and I always expect for your complete beatification. Today, I would like to show you some special techniques how to fill the gaps without clues. In the given text, the first sentence is the. After the, there is a gap. Before last, Lippy was 14. This given sentence is categorically showing that this is time related. That means some years ago, Lippy was something. That means Lippy was 14, something before. That means here a noun word which is related to time should be needed. Like we can write here the day before last, or the week before last, the month before last, the year before last. If we put any sort of this word here, the sentence structure will be right. But according to this significance of this sentence, the word year will be perfect and more significant. So, more than these words, the word year is more significant. In the next sentence, not only her father, but there is also gap. This is correlatives. We know that not only, dot always comes with but also. This is called correlatives conjunctions, and sometimes we call it pair conjunction. That means if any portion of this total portion will be used in a sentence, the rest part of the portion will be used. If any sentence we use but also, we should be damn sure that not only also be used in the sentence. So, not only her father, we have to write here but also, because this is pair conjunction or correlative conjunction. Not only her father, but also her mother. There is also gap. At other people's, there is also gap. Look, not only her father, but also her mother. This sentence lack of a verb word. So we have to write a verb word here. Not only her father, but also her mother do something at other people's, there is also gap. Do something means we can write here word, not words, because this context is related to past indefinite form. So we have to write here her mother worked at other people's, there is also gap. But remember that after not only but also, the verb will be used according to the nearest subject. So the verb work always we should use according to mother. At other people's, not only her father but also her mother worked at other people's. Remember that the people's, there is an apostrophe. This portion is called possessive. And after possessive, that means with apostrophe word, apostrophe s, and with this noun word, always make a possessive. And after possessive, we use a head word. So with possessive and head word, always make a noun phrase. That means the whole portion is a noun phrase. This is also noun and this is also noun. So we have to write a noun word here. The head word will be noun word. At other people's, imagine her father and her mother work at other people's where? We can write other people's field. We can write other people's land. We can write other people's homes. This should be plural. We also can write other people's shops or restaurants or hotel and so on and blah blah blah. The next sentence is Lipi was interested in, there is also gap, education. We have to whip out this first. Lipi was interested in education. This is preposition. And always we have to bear in mind that the prepositions always followed by gerund. 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 Gerund means verb plus ing. So we have to write a gerund word here. Lipi was interested in gerund, education. So we can write here verb plus ing. We can write learn plus ing, learning, learning. Lipi was interested in learning education or acquiring education. But her father wanted to marry her off. This is very sad. In the next sentence, her father wanted to marry her off. So, Lipi become, there will be became, there is gap. Remember that after the word become and remain, always you have to write past participle adjective. I'm repeating it. After the verb be, become, always you have to write past participle adjective. Also, after the verb remain, we have to write the same parts of speech. That means past participle adjective. So, Lipi become, we have to write here a past participle adjective word. Lipi become, she became most probably she upset something. So, it will be depressed or dejected. Or we also can write demoralized. These three words are past participle adjective. They are past participle but used as adjective. And bear in your mind, after the verb become and remain, always we have to write past participle adjective word. In the next sentence, but after some days, there is gap, nice idea. My dear student, call to your mind if there will be article a or an or the. After this article, the sequence of parts of speech will be, first you have to write adverbial word, next you have to write adjective word, and then you have to write noun word. Here, this is article, this is adjective word, and this is noun word. So, this sentence lacks of adverbial word. So, we have to write an adverb here. Very is adverb, and this is meaningful with the sentence. But after some days, a very nice idea peeped at her. But it was too late. There is gap. H number. Sometimes ago, I mentioned that pair conjunction and correlatives like not only, but also. There are some correlatives or pair conjunction. So, that, as, as. So, as. Either, or. Same way, neither nor. Two two. So these are correlatives or pair conjunction. There is also correlatives too, but it was too late. So my dear students, you can easily understand that since here is 2, so we have to write 2 here is 2. This is very easy. But it was too late to solve the problem. So the marriage seemed to be inevitable. There is gap. The rule is that, number I, if in a sentence am, is, are, was, were, this be verb will be used as main verb. I'm again telling it. If in a sentence, if there is am, is, are, was, were, and if they are used as main verb, and after them you have to write adjective word here. Since was is used as main verb here, so we have to write an adjective word here. She was, because she was very upset. Her father wanted to marry her off, so we have to write here. She was upset. Upset is an adjective word. Number 6. But after some days, when her marriage was called off, she remained. Sometimes ago, I mentioned that after the verb become and or remain, become or remain. Always you have to write past participle adjective word. So we have to find out a meaningful past participle adjective here to match this sentence. But after some days, when her marriage was called off, she remained. That means when her marriage was called off means postponed. So she became an past participle adjective word like unaffected. We can write here unaffected, or any other past participle adjective word you can write here to match the meaning of this sentence. My dear students, today we have learned 10 basic rules of how to fill the gaps. Hope that it will be handy for you, and try to practice this rudimentary knowledge at your home. And at last, thanks for watching my video.